Well, hey, you're here. You've made it. Hoorah! And where is here, you may ask? Good question. This is, of course, the MindGriller Server. And I'm Gravity, and this is Cow. And where exactly are we on the MindGriller Server? Also a good question. And the most faithful viewers among you will know, and that means both of you, the MindGriller Server has the F3 keybind disabled. So as to where we exactly are, who's to say? But anyways, today we have things to do. Now, the most faithful viewers among you will remember, in a previous spine-tingling episode, we found a chest that was guarded by a blaze. And that chest just happens to be at the top of the smokestack. And I, in consultation with Cow, have come up with a brilliant idea to look inside the chest. The clever portion of this plan is to make sure that the blaze never sees me. Then he can't shoot fireballs and start the whole server on fire, because no one wants that. Now I have some arrows of slow falling left over from a previous spine-tingling episode. And evidently hitting myself on the head is harder than it looks. There we go. And now all I have to do is glide down heights. I'm afraid of heights. I'll go. That was easy. Now the blaze doesn't know I'm here. He can't see me. Now in the thrice forementioned spine-tingling episode, the most retentive among you will remember that the blaze is standing on something which we caught a glimpse of. And what is that, you may ask? Good question. It is my suspicion that it is a barrel. I wonder what riches are hiding inside. But perhaps it's booby-trapped. Maybe it's a troll with nothing but poisonous potatoes inside. Who's to say? Between you and me and the CIA and the FBI and the NSA, the chest might contain a lot of secrets. Like who kidnapped the Lindbergh baby? Who was the last person to see John Benet Ramsey? And who could be telling the truth about the Real Housewives' ultimate girls trip to Morocco? Inquiring minds want to know. Anyways. Now the only reason this place would be guarding this barrel is if there was something quite special inside. Are you excited? I'm excited. Now look here. It is a barrel. And what's inside? Look at all this. Wow. An actual treasure chest with no potatoes in it. Now what am I gonna steal? I mean borrow. My favorite block in Minecraft. Now there's some good items in here for sure, but not all of them are useful to me. And something for Cow. Sticky Fingers McGee strikes again. I can't wait to tell Cow. And luckily for me, I still have some arrows of slow falling. That's like I could take the 405 to the 101 to the 5 to the 10, or I can just slide down the scaffolding. Ouch! That's like I'm in a helicopter, but there's not enough forward momentum. Luckily, there's no creepers or zombies down here to kill me. Now, I find it a little bit strange that this place was built by someone who obviously knows quite a bit about Minecraft, but it appears that none of the grounds here have been lit up. Hey now, what the jumping Jehoshaphat is that? I've never seen one of those before. Let us quickly ask, what is the name of the darkest breed of wolf? /AIGF.
The black wolf can be found specifically in the old growth pine taiga.
Now that answer was quite useful. I learned the name of the wolf breed, but also which biome we're in. Hey Cow, did you miss me? I missed you. I found a barrel with a bunch of stuff, and I borrowed for you some wheat. Now that's better. Now Cow, today is a very special day. I know how much you love to travel. Today we're gonna blow this popsicle stand. No offense to popsicle stand impresarios. Therefore, inasmuch as and so forth, it is in fact time to collect our stuff. Now, it might be useful if we had some bundles, but as the most observant viewers among this channel may have noticed, Cow and I do not like to kill friendly mobs. Therefore, the location where we can get some specific ingredients for a bundle is mostly limited to hoglins in the nether, which, yikes. I was, however, hoping to have found some of the relevant unspeakables in the chests we have rifled through in one of these buildings, but I don't remember coming across any, plug your ears, Cow. Etherlay. Okay, Cow, you can unplug them now, so we shall see what we shall see. You will excuse me while I nom. And Cow, look here, I found something quite special in the barrel which that freaking blaze was booby trapping. Well, I cannot put it down because I would need silk touch to pick it up again. But look here, I can put it in this item frame. Wow, a rather rare deep slate emerald block. How rare, you might ask? Good question. I know someone smart we can ask. How rare are deep slate emerald ore blocks? /AIGF.
The generation rate is about 1 per million blocks. This makes it rare and even ancient debris found in the nether.
Yeah, well, there's that whole dying to lava in the nether thing, so there's that. But it is still quite a theft find. Anyways, let's beat it so we can scrape before it gets too dark. Now, Cow, remind me to insert a Michael Jackson / Jesus Juice themed dad joke here. Anyways, Cow, let us look elsewhere for our en route media consumption. Hey, Cow, we can watch Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas Special, capital full episode in 1080 HD ! It was uploaded to YouTube by Pee-wee Herman. I don't think that is actually possible, but maybe it's a Christmas miracle. TM. Now, I believe he is currently filming a new episode in heaven, in a dark movie theater, situated in heaven. Now I don't know how they're filming in there. Perhaps they adjusted the indecent exposure meter. That would explain those glasses and that long spooky hair. Anyways. Cow, we're about to depart. So to say, have you polished your horns and groomed your ears and tickled your udders? Now I certainly expect things to turn out well, but who's to say? Now, one very last important thing. I put one minecart there. And click. Now, Cow, grab your udders. So long, bon voyage. And now me. Now, the most cleverest among you may know that Cow and I are currently working around a bug inside Minecraft, wherein if more than one entity is in a raft, and that raft is in a minecart, when the minecart flies through the air, its trajectory is quite strange, and honestly quite dangerous. Now, the MindGriller server has not yet been updated to the next drop, which is called the winter drop, the spooky forest. I don't know, can't go by me. But Cow and I are hopeful that it will fix this issue. Then again, who's to say? Well, hey now, we're here, we've made it, hoorah! Now that was quite an exciting trip. Now look, Cow's got the phantom boated minecart thing going on. Now that is quite spooky. Now I've seen this before and I don't know how long it takes for them to stop. They usually run into something. Okay. Hey, Cow, we're here. Now, Cow, it looks like it's getting late quite fast. And if I may say, Cow, I know you have mixed feelings, but sadly, Otani cannot come with us. I think I'm getting a blood clot where he keeps stepping on my toe. But I want to reassure you that evidently he will be fine here. I believe he has with him his new translator, his manager, and his public appearance scheduler. So he certainly won't be lonely. Nonetheless, inasmuch as and hitherto, I think due to your bone-chilling separation anxiety, it would be best if you broke the news to him. I think I will be busy here wondering if he will be making any appearances in casinos. I wouldn't bet on it with someone else's money. Inquiring minds may want to put some action on this. Just saying. Now, any minute now, it'll be dark enough to sleep, as the most faithful viewers of this channel may know. And that means both of you. Cow and I don't like to sleep through the night unless it's vitally important or mildly convenient. Inasmuch as we will be traveling, I think it is best for Cow and I to set sail, as it were, in the safety of the morning sunlight. Just before we started this spine-tingling episode, Cow and I watched B00's latest and greatest. What the jumping Bahosaphat? Otani, what are you doing here? Now, what is it with billionaires feeling the need to sneak up on people? Anyways, where were we? Perhaps B-Dub's recommendation is modrinth.com/mod/better-third-person. Sadly, Otani, I don't think there's room for you on our trip. Now he's sulky and he's gone to bed. Anyways, where were we? That better third person mod? I'm tempted. It sounds quite interesting. But I'm afraid Cow is on the fence. Anyways, it's late and I'm getting tired. And if I don't get enough sleep, I'm gonna have dark pixels under my eyes. And no one wants that. Good night, Cow. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Well, hey, good morning. Do you ever have dreams you can't remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I didn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. Hey, Cow, today is traveling day. I hope you had a conversation with you-know-who about you-know-what. Okay, we're gonna have to make like a leaf and get the freak out of here. Now, Cow, I know your bone-chilling separation anxiety may make you want to stay. Ah, look here, our raft with chest. Now, I hope YouTube's all-powerful algorithm has recommended some onboard entertainment. Now, the most observant among you may choose to ignore the arrow sticking out of my cranium. Freaking skeleton ambush. Now let us check recommended newly uploaded Minecraft videos. Is this thumbnail evidence of a theft? Now, Cow, sadly we've run out of time. Next time we will address this unbelievable thumbnail. Does it refer to us? Have we been stolen from? Now who's to say? So with that said, it's time to say our goodbyes. Goodbye. So long. See you later. Totsies. Totso.